Hey MJ traders and investors, it's Rod with Powell Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth. It is Monday, March 22nd. Hope everyone had a great weekend. It's spring now. I'm pretty excited. Let me know in the comments if you're pumped about that. So before we jump into today's video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe to the channel. In today's video, we're just going to do a quick check-in. We'll talk about the daily high or low setups that we're scouting for daily trend changes on both the US and Canadian cannabis sectors. But like I said, we'll just go through a couple of news articles. There wasn't really much on the agenda today, and this is just going to be a quick check-in as not really much has changed since late last week. So we saw North Dakota senators advance House-passed MJ legalization bill. You can check out that full article on your own time. Kansas lawmakers begin work on medical MJ bill as well, and they expect a vote later this week. So taking a look at CGC, so canopy growth on the daily, we did break the low of Friday, but we didn't see much follow through, so we are still consolidating on the daily time frame, and we're just looking for a higher low compared to 2804. And from back here, we told people multiple times that the most likely scenario was a lower high, and we ran about 30% from those lows. We were coming off a daily downtrend with lower highs and lower lows, and from this low here, we ran about 30%. It was a lower high compared to 3708. Which was just all that we were expecting. And sure enough, we topped out into daily consolidation, and we've got these inverse head and shoulders setups now that are forming on a lot of names, and we'll want to see a bull break here very soon. Wouldn't want to see us lose 31.45, but the longer we drag on, the longer we risk more downside and more bear continuation versus the reversal pattern that this IHS would represent. So we are scouting these daily higher lows compared to 2804. We have the high of the bounce up at 3611. So if we form a higher low, let's say this is all the pullback we see and we break above 3611, that would confirm a daily uptrend, and then that would give us confidence that the weekly higher lows are set. But at this point, we need to be cautious. We are a weekly inside bar, it looks like, with resistance at 3611 and support at 3290, and we are in a weekly inside bar that we'll be watching which way that breaks. Either we break out, we change the daily trend, and we see our weekly bounce continue, or else we risk a weekly downtrend with a lower high and lower low. So the next week or two, the next few weeks for sure, are going to be very telling, and the S&P 500 and the broader market are going to have a lot to do with that. So you can check out the video that I just did earlier on the broader market. Crypto showing some weakness as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a bit more downside in the MJ space. But we'll take a look at the bull and the bear list here. So pretty much everybody was consolidating. Pretty much all names are looking for daily higher lows, and we mentioned this last week, and we mentioned it multiple times to our private members that expect some downside. We cautioned on SNDL. I said that we ran about almost 100% from the lows. We were interested in buying it at 93 cents on that flush of $1, and then we started to unload into strength around $1.40. I think it sold some at $1.30, $1.40, $1.50, and then I was all out, and that's because we ran about 90%, almost 100%, without forming a daily higher low and a daily trend change coming off a daily downtrend. So now we're consolidating. We could be that IHS again, and we have support at 110 from the left shoulder. After that 93, we need to form that higher low compared to 93 cents, break above the high at $1.75, and confirm that daily uptrend. So SNDL, RIV, VFF leading the bear list. On the bull list, we had a High Tide, VLNS, and Labs. So notable that the extraction plays are getting some attention here. Labs, VLNS, daily uptrend, so that's notable. VLNS has already confirmed its daily uptrend. And High Tide as well with higher low and higher high. So High Tide looking very strong as well. Congrats to the bulls there, up over 7%, and VLNS 5% respectively. So if you were wondering what your MJ stock is doing, it's more than likely following 90% of the market, and that is daily consolidation. We also had a red flag, small red flag with Afria when we failed to break the $20 mark here on this attempt we got to daily consolidation, and we got to form that daily higher low and show some sign that the bulls mean business. And we need to, there's still a long ways to go that we could fall. And this is again why we exercised a ton of caution up at those highs, is because we could still drop another 25% or so and still be just looking for a daily higher low, and we could see a potential tightening range as well. So if we come down and form a higher low, we could even leave room for a lower high. So we'll potentially be eyeing an equilibrium, but it doesn't mean that we can't just come down straight into a new lower low. But that is the most likely scenario at this point, and we need to break resistance up at 22.48. If we break resistance from there, from here, and we get over that resistance, then that would be another daily uptrend confirmed. Coming off of a daily downtrend, again, the more names that we see confirmed daily uptrends, the better, and the more we can expect sector-wide continuation. Tilray, same deal, just looking for a daily higher low. So again, pretty much every name consolidating on the daily, just looking for daily higher lows and daily trend change attempts. So that is the most important going from here. And MSOS on the American side, we'll take a look at this real quickly. So again, daily consolidation, just scouting daily higher lows. We didn't really believe this trend change here in these daily higher lows that we saw. We didn't see a whole lot of pullback and pivot point there and consolidation. So in my opinion, we need to form a higher low compared to 40.80. And keep in mind that the Safe Banking Act progress could be, could see some updates on that anytime. And New York potentially with some progress on legalization as well. So there's a lot of catalysts to be looking out for, and we've got big MSO earnings this week. So just to keep everybody in the loop, tomorrow, so March 23rd, we have TerraSend before the market. We have Trulieve before the market as well. On the 24th, we have GrowGeneration. On the 25th, we have Cresco Labs and Charlotte's Web. And those are both before the market open. And we've got a few other ones as well, Harvest Health on March 30th. But we've got some big MSO earnings coming this week, so that could be a reason for some bullish momentum going into the end of the week. So we'll keep that in the back of our heads in the back of our mind while we're looking for these daily higher lows. The more we pull back into earnings, the more we could see a, buy the dip reaction, depending on how those numbers are from Trulieve and TerraSend and a few other companies as well. So let me know in the comments below, who do you think is going to absolutely crush their earnings? Love to hear from you. So take a look at the bull and bear list. We had on the bear list, we had EN, VREO, and BAM. BAM rate at 72 cents, by the way. And on the bull list, we had KHRN, TAUG, CXXI, HARV, and BEV. So we'll just take a quick check in on some of our other US MSOs. CL, daily consolidation. GTII, daily consolidation. Take a look at Trulieve, leading up into earnings tomorrow as well. So Trulieve never lost a low of Friday. That's notable. And we have a daily inside bar on watch. So we'll see how that comes out tomorrow. We are expecting an estimate of 0.30 on the EPS as per trading view here. And I'll actually just bring it up real quickly for everybody to see what those expectations are. So Trulieve earnings. Yeah, and anytime you want to check out earnings, just type in the ticker, come to investing.com, go to financials, click on earnings, and that will give you the forecast. So they have 0.28 here, so positive 0.28 on the EPS, and forecasting 162 million. So we'll see if they can beat tomorrow. Let me know in the comments below if you think which ticker you think is going to absolutely crush earnings this week. And we definitely need some help in the space. We are struggling at the moment, and a lot of names just looking for those daily higher lows. So we could certainly use some help. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for joining us again on the Pursuit of Wealth. Take care, and we'll see you after market close tomorrow for another daily market recap.